world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell! Deep center field! Carrying! And it's gone! That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on Bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production here of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. It is the AAA semifinals coming to a conclusion for you on your Sunday night. Myself, Dwayne, in the booth, and joining me once again, it is the illustrious AAA aficionado, Mystery Man. And Mist, we've got a 3-1 series on deck, playing till finish between Spliffstar and billybanquo. This one has had its fair share of fireworks. You were here for it last time, where it really took off.
Yeah, I've been following super closely to all the AAA stuff, whether I'm in it or not in it, going all the way back to the first pitch of the ball this season. And it's been a great season. Some really good young players. Billy, there's I can't remember the one guy's name, but kind of surprised us at the end. And then of course all the our favorite AAA, Ed and Rise and Heisman and all them guys, they're always going to steal their wins, but it's been a fantastic playoffs.
It has indeed, and tonight we get to see who punches their ticket alongside Snowbird in the AAA World Series for Season 17. We got games 5 through 7 on deck, and really the first key to the game we want to jump on is that split pitching we talk about, and a lot of these keys that involve our man Spliff, it's got to really arrive tonight if he's got to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah, well, it really does. He's always the underdog. He's been the underdog since we've known Spliffy. He rips off wins he shouldn't. He wins the 1-0 game, kind of like a dark raider. He can pull things out, but now's the time. He's the one with the pedigree on the mound. So it doesn't matter what that Billy's scoring 15. It doesn't matter. He's got to beat Spliffstar. He's faced just as bad in scrims against Mama June and Ox and Wishbone and everybody else, and he's shown that he can do it. So that's probably number one here, is Spliffy holding this guy to under 5.
Yeah, and then putting up the runs himself, that's going to have to be that type of momentum, especially in the offensive type of the ball that you want to live in. That's the live in the momentum. We talked about that a little bit beforehand ourselves, and now we'll bring it to the table here. Especially when you want to win 3 games in a row. I mean, you have to be able to snowball. You have to be able to have multi-run innings. And you have to be able to respond if you give one up, right?
Yeah, it's at some point you've got to spit in the bully's face. That's what it comes down to, because you've got to earn that respect. And Spliffy has played well, but now Billy has kind of taken the reins. So now he needs to have some sort of a stopping point, I think.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, who wants it more? It's, the rookie Billy, who's really never been on a stage like this before, and he's just kind of mashing his way through to the finals. Is he the one who's fighting to, each and every pitch to get the glory he wants to deserve? Or is it going to be Spliffstar who's going to be that dog, going to be that underdog comeback story that, you've already referenced here, a 10 seed in the semifinal, player who finished below 500 as well, in a tough season. So this is going to be really interesting to watch. 2 players who couldn't be more different, but have really brought us an amazing series so far. So we'll see what the conclusion here is tonight. Game 5 is about to be coming at you in just a moment. Just give us just a sec to get set up, and we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, folks, here we go. We're loading in now to the home of Billy Banquo and the Mallards at Ishaka Sports Turf, the biggest stadium in Super Mega Baseball. We'll see if that makes a difference here for Spliffstar in his quest to remain in these playoffs here. Back against the wall, 3-1 is the series. And it's coming at you first pitch. Getting ready.
Yeah, and despite this being Billy's home stadium, this could play to, from a momentum standpoint, to Spliffstar's advantage. He doesn't mind a big park at all, so, and we already said pitching is going to be the key.
First pitch is in there for a strike. From Billy's Lexi Laser, this is the pitcher he goes with in game number 5, the ace. So some velo that Spliff has to contend with here.
Yeah, and you would think that a pitcher running the laser, I can't remember what Wishbone called that that mod, but you would think you'd have a changeup on that. But Billy going with a bit of an awkward arsenal. Actually, Snow has the same arsenal on one of her pitchers, so as awkward as it is, it's certainly not unheard of.
Yeah, and goes to show, I mean, both those players ahead on their series, so what do we know? In the booth,
Right.
We're not ahead 3-1 in any playoff series currently. As these two, Billy Banquo and Snowbird, quest to fight in a potential All-Canada World Series, which would be the first time in any league in any XBL history that something of that nature would occur. All opponents are international in nature. But tonight, Spliff looks to fight back, keep his quest alive. Currently it's 0-0 in the top of the first. He gets himself a 2-out single.
Yeah, good patience there from Spliffstar. Bit of a wild swinger at times, but picked the right pitches to go after there. Got something down the middle despite the heat. Easily singled.
First pitch swinging off the diving third baseman. Yeah, off that body. Gonna end up being an infield single. So he's got 2 on and no outs. Something's a brewing here for the Matrix.
He's not buying the slider right now.
Trinity's a good hitter to have up here. Clutch not yet engaged. And this one's hit on the ground to second. Barehanded over to first. That takes care of the inning, so no threat in the end from Spliffstar. And we're going to get Billy Banquo's first chance at the plate here against the Keymaker. Billy fouls one away. It's quickly 0-2. Spike Simpson's at the dish. Spliff's got the curveball and the slider to choose between. He ends up choosing the curveball there. Elite changeup as well on this starter. This one's fisted out to second. It's caught by Trinity.
Yeah, and let's watch that elite slider. That's a pitch that's really deadly in the hands of an accurate pitcher such as Spliffy. So let's see if he can maybe ride that pitch a little bit with the Keymaster.
It's the elite changeup here that the Keymaster's got, and he's utilized it here on the last 2 pitches.
Yeah, change it. What did I say?
Slider.
No. Yeah, change up.
K-Neglector, too, kind of playing on that reduction in velo. You got to wonder if that's sort of a planned double whammy that Spliffstar's going for.
I guarantee you it's a plan, all right.
Speaking of accurately placed sliders, though, there's one right on the back door. It's grounded over to second base, and Trinity takes care of it. There's the first inning. All said and done. No score yet.
Number 71.
Yeah, and against a hitter as explosive as Billy, low velo is your friend. So having an elite change as well as K-Neglector, and by no means the worst negative trait to throw on that pitcher. And so far looking good.
Meanwhile, Billy's got crossed up to deal with on his starter and an elite cutter, which goes as a nice, interesting pair. Full count to Spliff. He's being patient here. He flicks one over to the second baseman, diving Dave, but Dave doesn't have to dive for that one. He takes care of it easily. There's one down, fouled back, straight back. Catcher looks up. It's off the screen. Foul ball, 0-1.
It's interesting terrain because an elite cut fastball with some junk is very similar to an elite slider, but with much more velo. I don't know if that's something Billy planned out, but that's kind of an interesting combo.
Ball just misses high. He's pitching well so far. Another diving attempt that's off the glove. Mallard's not having the best luck on the infield. These balls have been hit pretty hard, though, by Spliffstar. So another 2-out hit. Seeing some 2-out success early. Let's see if he can get anybody around. Ball hit to the left side. Third baseman flicks it over to first. No damage done. Nothing doing for the Matrix. And we go to the bottom of the second where Havoc Hero will lead off. Looks to front door that cutter, doesn't quite get in there, and then it's a fastball on the inside portion of the plate. Diving very early, too early to pick it up, really, I guess. So it ends up being a hit. Billy's got the leadoff runner on. And Taylor Tornado looks like a pretty astute batter. 1-1 pitch, on a line right at the third baseman, throwing back over to first. 1 down for diving Dave.
Number 28.
And Dave does swing around on that curveball. Looked like one that caught a little bit too much of the plate, maybe for Spliff's liking, but it got deep in the zone, and all he could do was pop it up.
Number 30.
He's keeping up a steady diet of movement here, which is what he's going to have to do, and which is kind of his calling card anyway. That was misplaced. Billy just rolled over that puppy.
Yeah, maybe not expecting the changeup. He ends up rolling over for the end of that inning. But it was not a changeup that was in its best placement. Diving Dave makes the play right behind second base on the infield and was hit off the fist of Spliffstar. We've seen that quite a few times in the series from him because he's got the ability to reach the ball wherever it's pitched, and this one's crushed.
Pretty darn well.
Deep left center is off the wall on a fly. He's thinking about 3 here. He's going to take it all the way on the errant throw.
Oh, wow.
1-out triple.
Yeah.
That's out of every other park in the state in the game, you'd have to think.
Oh, and he's going to get the run, though.
Follows it up with a nice hit up the middle.
Yeah, I can't imagine that not being a homer. Maybe not at Parquet because it has that goofy left center field that really tails out there, but anywhere else.
He's trying to keep the hot bat, but he rolls one to second base where it's a 4-6-3 double play to end the second. But the Matrix do get the first lead here tonight in game number 5. Bottom of the third inning, Billy looks to respond. Sees 2 quick balls and a fastball incoming. Crushed on a line where the right fielder can reach it. Nice catch by Spliff.
Yeah, and this is going to be Spliffstar's challenge. Billy doesn't chase much. He has a great eye. So you have to keep him off the plate, but at the same time, you have to be right there because if you're off, he's not going to just throw his bat.
1-1 pitch lifted. Center fielder can get underneath it. He calls off the right fielder. There's 2 down quickly, so far so good for Spliff. He's got the lead. He's moving through this third inning with 2 quick outs. Strike on the batter here, Spike Simpson. 1-1 pitch inside. Here comes another breaking ball. Tries to catch that edge of the zone, but does not quite get there. It's going to be a 3-1 slider backdoor taken. It makes it full. 3-2 changeup, swung on. Gets hit down the left field line, and you know those are deep lines here at Shaka, so that's going to be an easy double. With 2 outs here for Billy. Now he's starting to make a little bit of a threat.
Really good pitching from Spliffstar here. Need to keep it up. He's looking good. He's got the lead. Got a locked-in pitcher. Or he did have a locked-in pitcher before that one.
Changeup just catches the inside corner. Runners in scoring position. 1-1 pitch. This is high. 2-1. Next curveball in the zone. Hung a little bit. Yeah, you can see Billy step off.
Yeah, he's wondering why he didn't swing at that, but
2-2 pitch makes it 3-2. Now full count again. It's hit down that same left field line.
Yeah.
Deep into that corner as well in foul territory. Takes a little bit of a bounce. Runner will score for sure. And it is all tied up here, bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, Billy doesn't want that curveball, but you still have to place it because if you let it leak, he can hurt you on that.
Nicely placed fastball there to start the next at bat. This ball hit right on a line at Trinity, who's playing on for the runner. If she wasn't there, I think that's a hit right up the middle for sure, but saves a run.
Yeah, got bailed out there, but it was great pitching, so he earned that.
Game all tied. Lexi Laser pitching. She gets a strike in there after falling behind quickly to Trinity. And Spliff underneath one. Now it's evened up. Strike 3 in there. Caught him looking. It's a tough pitch to swing at. Catching the outside portion of the zone like that.
Yep. Oh, nice hit there.
Yeah, swings at the next pitch first. Thinking about 2 rounds first, but goes right back. Ends up being a 1-out single. Nicely done by Spliffstar to set the table for himself. First baseman Morpheus. He's the first pitch prayer. Doesn't matter. He swings at it anyway. It's off the hands behind short, and it is going to be caught by Simpson.
I remember in my series facing this pitcher, and I was kind of licking my chops when I saw that arsenal and that lack of junk, but I actually had a little bit of trouble with her, and it seems like Spliffy's having a little bit of that. Maybe it's the moving fastballs, but she's tougher than you would think, and you know, that high velo certainly is what gets her there.
Number 60.
The ball is hit on the ground. This one, another one hit on the ground by Billy as we switch over to the bottom of the 4th. Quickly taken care of, so we've got 1 down. This game moves fast. We're in game number 5. Nearly midway through. Both these players locked in here tonight, pitching very well. Ball hit on the ground where Trinity can pick it up. 2 down here. She throws it to first and brings up Diving Dave. Diving Dave waiting for a strike. Something good to hit if you can find it. 1-0 pitch in there. Takes it. 2-1 in there for a backdoor curveball. It's a nice pitch from Spliffstar. He knows how to get those calls. 2-2. Makes it full again. Lots of full counts tonight. This is a good full count pitch.
Here.
Wow,
Yeah.
full ball.
Yeah, good eye from Billy. I mean, Spliffy is throwing exactly the pitches you have to throw.
He still doesn't want it. Pretty much in virtually the same spot, but that one called a strike. The 1-1 was hit pretty well. Mouse was able to get there with that good speed. And that takes us to the top of the 5th. These two locked in, like we've said.
Yeah, so far so good. If you're Spliffstar, you're loving yourself on the mound here. You've got to run. You've got to tie game. Gonna have to hit some, but there's plenty of time for that.
Working the count well with this pitcher here. He's ahead at 2-1. And he takes one. Right center. Billy dives. It's off the glove.
Oh, does get it.
Spliff gets that hit with the pitcher. It's a well-worked count and a nice single.
Yeah, you love to see that. So he's got a leadoff pitcher hit here, usually dangerous.
Lexi Laser looks like she's starting to tire a little bit on that 46th pitch.
Got a sprinter at the plate. RBI hero 0, not kicked in here. So this hitter looking good here, Mouse.
When he hits one on the line to short, it's going to be caught. It's kind of a throwaway out there. Now brings up Niobe.
Chased the slider a bit.
She flicks it to the left through the hole. Diving attempt. Nothing doing there for Billy, so there's 2 on with 1 out. Brings up Neo. This is a big hitter here.
This is where you really need something to the wall here. Oh.
Ooh. Infield fly roll's called. Right behind the pitcher's mound. Laser picks it up. We've got 2 down for Dozer. Dozer's got the RBI hero. It's engaged. An off-speed hitter. We'll see what he's looking for.
And he's been a beast. Oh, but hubs that one.
Yeah, hits it right off the hands. A little bit eager there with runners in scoring position, and we're seeing ourselves now into the bottom of the 5th. Billy misses that curveball. He's been seeing a lot of curveballs these past few innings, and he's taking his fair share of swings, but yeah, isn't quite getting around on them the way it looks like he wants to.
Billy doesn't look as comfortable as normal for this game here. Obviously, part of that is Spliffy's pitching, but I also think just not maybe feeling his oats just yet. Looking to get something to get excited about. There really hasn't been a lot, considering how well the Mallards have hit.
Pitcher takes a fair swing. It's on a line to the center fielder, though. Easily caught after the walk. So there's 1 on, 1 down. Spike Simpson, and the lineup turns over again.
Spike Simpson.
It's the key maker still in the game. 60th pitch upcoming. Can't neglect an elite changeup still working well for Spliff. Ooh, that one's hit pretty well, but the off-speed pitch, it's tough to get that exit velo you want, especially in a stadium like this. So it hangs up there for a good catch.
It wasn't perfect, but it was located enough that, like you just said, there's not much exit velo to begin with.
This one's hit pretty well, too. Center fielder has to make a play. He does. What a slide.
The second baseman, number 19.
He's held to 3 hits so far, it looks like, on the scoreboard, right? Is Billy. So Spliff's doing a pretty masterful job.
Yeah, now we got locked in holding up Lexi Laser, who's been looking fantastic. Has a little bit of extra junk and accuracy here, in addition to basically her initial velo.
Ball's hit on a line. You thought it might get through the hole for a minute, but it kind of hung up there. Agent Smith with 1 down. Hits it to third. It's another line out. Spliff's getting on the ball well, but just kind of finding some fielders. This one's a broken bat behind short. Billy plays that, and it's a quick top of the 6th. These two still tied up 1-1.
Yeah, you almost sense that they, you know how important it is to know the other player, Dwayne. It does seem like there's been a little bit of learning curve on the mound for both players.
After what was one of the higher scoring games you've seen in recent memory, these two, after that 15-14, what was it, game 3? These two really having it out here in game number 5. Like we said, Spliff fighting for his playoff life. Billy fighting for one more win to punch his ticket for the All-Toronto World Series. Spliff needs to win 3 in a row here tonight to stay alive. He's walked a batter here, but that's okay. We've seen him deal with that well. The leadoff walk. Havoc Hero flips it over the jumping second baseman. This is into the gap. It's going to be at least first and third for Billy Banquo. And they do hang there with no outs.
Yeah, going to be hard to stop that runner at third, but if you can just maybe get out with just 1.
Taylor Tornado sees a strike. Next pitch in there for a ball.
Oh, umpire. Come on, man.
Stop. 1-1 makes it 1-2. Good curveball from Spliffstar. He's looking for a strikeout or a double play, and he gets the looking strikeout. That's extremely beneficial there. Huge.
Almost an identical pitch. And I think Blue heard old Misto and said, I think I'm going to ring him up here.
Some amazing placement we're seeing from Spliffstar. This is the pitching we're talking about that he's capable of. Ooh, strike again. Bites at the top of the zone. Look at that break on that.
Nasty placement of the curveball from Spliffy all of a sudden. And that's what
Here comes another.
Just missing there.
Yeah, you thought that was going to drop right on the top of the zone. The 2-2 pitch hit right up the middle. Oh, that's going to be a run that breaks the tie. Billy expertly waits it out and gets one he can hit.
Yeah, right after getting squeezed, he let one leak a bit there, and seeing so many curves in a row, you can start to, as a hitter, see that slight difference.
Switches it up to the slider, misses low. 1-1 pitch. Here comes the curveball again. This is high and away. Curveball again, 2-1. Billy doesn't like it. It's up high.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't trigger there.
Here's a changeup.
Whoa.
Ooh. Just underneath it. Still very deep to left. Nobody's able to tag up. 2 down.
Yeah, that had the feel of a pitch that could cost him a ticket to the finals all on its own there, but he got away with it.
Amber Iron at the plate. The runner's still in scoring position. Runner is well on first, so 2 on, 2 out. Billy's broken the tie here in this inning.
Yeah, Keymaker is laboring. You need to monitor this now, Spliffy.
Yeah, 88 pitches here, but it's still a good strike, still ace level location.
I think he wants the low velo. The only issue is the accuracy. Now a little loop.
That was pushed by Billy over the zone and over the second baseman. And that's another run. That's a great hit. You know, Billy doesn't always have to mash him if he's able to reach him like that. If that's all he's going to get. He just has to wait for a strike he can deal with.
Incredible faith in the Keymaster here. Or the
This one hit
Keymaker.
on a line of Trinity, and yeah, the Keymaker gets out of it.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, this is the best any pitcher has done against him in quite some time. So you can see the faith, but the stamina is almost zero.
And we're on to the top of the 7th, where the Matrix now have to fight back. Backs against the wall. In these moments, there's now 9 outs left all of a sudden in their AAA season, the semifinal. Both these players upset their opponents on their way here. But now it looks like it could potentially be no more upset city on this side of the bracket should Billy Banquo go through.
Yeah, and interesting choice there. Not, God, there must not be much firepower on the bench as far as pinch hitting for the Matrix. Seems like maybe they have all their prowess locked into certain players, because even this one doesn't look very strong.
Yeah, you got Mouse here getting the specialist hit too. Ends up, ooh, I thought it was a hit.
Oh, if only it could have gotten through there. Does get
Ends
the
up-
second, though.
Yeah, that's an okay fielder's choice. 2
Now
down,
you've
runner in
got a
square
hitter.
position.
Oh,
She
but
hits it
immediately
well.
Swings.
Yeah, it's understandably so. You want to be able to try and take advantage, but a quick ground ball ends the inning. We're on to the bottom of the 7th. The train man is the possible
He's
option
wondering,
here.
do I really want to come with velo? He might have no choice. I think he's got mostly velo in the pen.
It is Link here now. Link's got the screwball. Nice strike there. This high velo, high junk. A dangerous combo, as you said, with the fastball, but still we're exercising the curveball well as Spliffstar gets 1 out.
Center fielder, number 27.
This ball hit on the ground quickly by Neo. He picks it up, throws it to Morpheus. And there's 2 down, so if you can keep him at 3, you know, Spliffstar's still able to stay in this pretty easily. Goes for the 9-3, can't get it.
Pitching looking fantastic on both sides. Very, very interesting. The AAA playoffs has mostly been fireworks this season. Can't really think of a true low-scoring game, but at least as far as the casted ones.
2-1 pitch makes it now 2-2. Ball 3 misses high. Another full count for Billy. The curveball. He takes it. That ends the inning. We're gone to the 8th. What a drop there from Spliff.
Yeah, and that was the hero of the series so far for Billy. It has been fantastic, but got stuck in quicksand there, and here's a big leadoff single.
Able to get a good hit here. Now he's all of a sudden got the tying run at the plate.
Third baseman, number 23.
Dozer takes a strike. It's Jackie Junk on the hill. Not a ton of velo here to deal with, just the screwball and the curveball, along with that 4-seamer. This one's hit on line to short. He's caught off first, but he gets back just in time.
The second baseman, number 19.
Seems like they're both junk balling each other to death here. Neither wants to really throw that fastball.
This ball's lifted to right center. That was a decent hit, and decent contact, but right where the fielder was able to get to it.
The left fielder, number 71.
Now we are looking at Agent Smith here with that speedy runner at first. Sees a strike there right at the knees. Smith looking for his pitch. Sees his curveball right in the zone.
Oh, that hurts.
And the next pitch was also left over the plate, but he fouls it straight back. This one right at the second baseman. Oh, almost lifted it over the fielder there, but he couldn't quite get it. That ends the top of the 8th. Only 3 outs remain in Spliffstar in the Matrix season, as Billy aims for some more insurance here in his bottom of the 8th. Quickly 2-0. 2-0 pitch, flipped out. to the left fielder Smith, and that's a leadoff single.
Yeah, you got to roll 2 here. You got to hold Billy because you're not really doing it at the plate right now. Oh,
And he crushes one to right center. That's going to hit the wall on a hop. Runner's going to come all the way around from first on the double and score. That's the insurance Billy was looking for. It is 4-2-1. Billy now feeling really good. At his chances now rocketing upwards. A chance to meet Snowbird in the AAA World Series. Three-two pitch upcoming. It's a hit on the ground. That's at least playable, and a runner gets over to third, but now there's one down on the fielder's choice.
yeah, if you're Billy, you'll take that advance. You'd love to just get one more here. It's already going to be tough enough for the Matrix, who's struggling at the dish.
1-1 pitch. Curveball gets the zone. Amber Iron, the catcher. A very astute hitter with some good stats, but she swings at that one, waves at it, really. Couldn't get there.
Characteristic fishing expedition there for Billy.
Brings up Bernie Bombs. Bernie Bombs is a clutch pitch hitter off the bench. He sees 2 balls. Ahead in the count. Takes that heater. Link's starting to tire. It's the 30th pitch upcoming for the reliever. Misses with the changeup. 3-1 curveball, and therefore a strike. And the 3-2 pitch. Crushed.
Whoa.
Mouse on his horse. Dives. Can't get there. Doesn't dive, excuse me. But the run does score, and it's 5-1 now. Mighty Mallards.
Might want to go switch here, yeah.
It's his switch. 4-seam, 2-seam, cutter, slider, changeup. Looking for just one out to get her team a chance. Spliffstar wants his chance to keep his season alive. Game 5 here tonight. AAA semifinals. Side armor. Misses outside. We're back with the 2-1 pitch. Nice strike.
Oh.
Gets the call. 2-2. Swung on. Oh, up the middle. Looks like Billy's going to score one more time. As he scores, and it is 6-1. Let's see what Max can do now for him in a quest for even more insurance. Waves at the changeup, quickly behind 0-2. He's got tough out, swings at it, fouls it away, breaks the bat. We do it again. The pitch is hit. It's a diving attempt by Trinity. She throws to first in time. What a web gem. Wow.
Yeah, nice play there. I mean, 6-1 is going to be really tough, but it's better than 7-1.
It at least stops the bleeding and ends the inning. And now 3 outs remain for the Matrix in their season. Billy Banquo, 3 outs from the All-Toronto AAA Season 17 World Series. Let's see who gets a chance to either, keep the season alive or punch their ticket. 3-1 pitch. Flipped. Fair ball.
Oh.
The
Yeah, this is
Spliffstar definitely not done yet.
A very hittable arsenal for Spliffy. Curve and a 2-seam. Does have a lot of velo, though.
This is Tank, the catcher, Ace Exterminator, and Bunter hits it. Oh, right back at the pitcher. Beam throws it to second, on to first, in time. There's the double play. All of a sudden, there's 2 outs. And now 1 out away is Billy. Billy Beam, the pitcher on the hill for Billy Banquo, as he quests for one more. This one at the third baseman and caught. The Mighty Mallards go to the AAA World Series. They're going to face Snowbird in a heavy-hitting matchup that you are not going to want to miss. But this is our man Spliffstar. He put up a great fight in the pitching duel tonight, up all the way through till almost the bitter end. Was very, very impressive.
Yeah, he got the pitching he wanted. That's his. Like I said, that's his calling card. He needs to show on the mound no matter what, and he did. Unfortunately, the bat really went away there, and he'll be the first to tell you he's going to be streaky at the plate. So he had a few 10 plus games, and he's had a few similar to this one where it was a bit of a struggle. Didn't really look good at chasing a little bit on some tough pitches, but much like Elron Coin, Spliffstar, represented himself really well. Did get a W, was even at one point, and again, even here, showed up on the mound. It was just not his game on O.
Yeah, just a tough one here tonight. Shaka also, can be difficult. He did find some gaps, find some grass, but runners in scoring position seemed to be the difficulty here this evening. Couldn't get the spirit of Game 3 all the way through to the very end, but just awesome grit, awesome fight from Spliffstar. That's a player who just gets his games in quick, gets them fast, and just loves to play, and we admire that each and every season. So we thank him for the time. We can't wait to see more from our man Spliff, and now we get to see more from Billy. Like we said in the AAA World Series, where he's going to face off with Snowbird. As it's already been said in chat by Unicorn, could be a high-scoring one. You will not want to miss that as we get that scheduled up here soon. But that's it for the AAA semifinals. It's been an awesome pleasure to get to call some of these games. Great job by Mystery Man and Unicorn as well. Thank you both of you very much for knocking these out. Before we leave here tonight, Mystery Man, anything else?
No, just get pumped up for the finals. I think.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see Snowbird in the finals. It didn't matter if it was against me or Spliffy or Billy's a new player. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah, rookie in the finals for sure.
And also two high scorers, so they're more of a similar set than if Spliffy got in there. Would be again kind of a war similar to Billy versus Spliff. But if you want fireworks, come out for the AAA finals here in season 17 because there's going to be some fireworks.
Yeah, big World Series matchup. The AAA is all but almost wrapped up, and now we've got the XBL semifinals as well on deck. So keep your eyes peeled this week as we schedule that, probably for the midweek or into the coming weekend. And yeah, we keep the AA World Series on tap as well as they work through their semifinals. So tons of playoff baseball still remains here, and the Cup is also in progress. So get all your games in across the board. We have tons of stuff going on, and we're already ramping up for what's going to look like a really good season 18. So thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight, and we will catch you on the flip side. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.